Welcome to the Nerds with Chainsaw podcast with your host, me, Brett Drogemeyer, and co-hosting is Dalton Wright.
Howdy.
So this is our first episode.
Yeah, we don't really know quite what we're doing, but we do have some plans.
We've narrowed it down to a couple topics that our conversations usually devolve into. I think the four main ones is like video games and technology. Is that pizza? Is that pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, there's pizza.
Hello? Howdy.
Well, how's it going?
Thank you very much. I believe you took one out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Apologies for the interruption. It appears pizza has arrived.
It's pizza time.
It's pizza time. Man, what a way to intro our podcast. This is pretty much what goes on constantly. Just random bullshit. So do we want to restart this or are we just rolling?
Yeah, fuck it. This is fun. So more or less,
So more or less.
we are gonna pretty much be a variety podcast, but I will, as I deal with the pizza, I'll let him explain the four things that we tend to end up talking about. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what we're going to talk about. Like I said, variety podcast, but typically it's one of these things.
So, usually we devolve into talking about one of four things. First one, I'd say probably most common one, is video games and technology. We all play video games. Everyone in this group that you'll probably end up hearing at some point or another, we all like video games. So we usually end up talking about that quite a bit. Another one is motorcycles. We all ride motorcycles. We all love motorcycles. So that's another topic we usually dive into. And then we get to the two G's. The guns and I already talked about the games, so those are the two G's. I fucked that up.
Alcohol.
Alcohol's the other one.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Just yeah.
I think you need to start pouring after that.
Uh-huh. I do have beer in the fridge. I might need one after this. Anyway, we go shooting quite a bit, doing that, so, and then alcohol. Talk about alcohol, because we drink a lot of alcohol. So, probably going to end up having some discussions about mixed drinks and such, beer, good beer, stuff like that.
Shameless plug, Big Yucca Ranch.
Yeah, if you want to see what we do with guns, go check out Yucca Ranch on YouTube. Which I still need to edit the episodes from like 6 months ago.
Shows you how on top of that.
Yeah. That's about how on top of it we are. It's pizza time though.
Oh, fuck, it's not cut very well. Sure. I have no idea if they can hear over here or not. Turn it this way.
No, I'm bringing it over here. Sorry. It's fairly long. I'm bringing the mic into the kitchen so we can talk about pizza.
It's an apartment. It's not very far from where we currently were.
There's a cricket on the ground.
That's probably the one I gave brain damage earlier too.
It looks a little retarded. It's missing a leg. Okay, we have moved to the kitchen. It is indeed not cut very well. Come on, Domino's.
I can't. It's all falling off. Well, this is gonna be a fucking mess of pizza.
This is the buffalo chicken one?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
beefalo chicken and
Yeah, they did
ultimate
not cut
pepperoni.
this worth of shit.
Yeah, it's not cut very well at all. Later on tonight here, hopefully in about, what time is it right now? Hopefully in about 10-ish minutes, we'll be having a special guest. One Mr. Spencer. He has no idea that this is even happening, and he also lives here. So it'll be interesting to see his reaction when we're just like, hey, by the way, you're in a podcast now.
Congratulations, you're going on the internet.
Come here, you stupid fucking cricket. There you go.
Alright, pizza's been acquired. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew we were gonna... What? Fuck. I just grabbed a plate. I apologize. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew we were gonna get interrupted right when we started.
Where'd you put the knife?
It's in the box.
Beefalo chicken.
I need some breadsticks.
I ain't never had no buffalo chicken pizza.
Did they cut these breadsticks at all? Not really.
Okay. Acquire breadstick. What?
Just break your piece off.
Oh, it like fell apart. Acquire marinara. Maybe sit down.
Let me move the microphone back to the... You can't see me, but air quote studio.
As far as you know, it is.
It's a very nice studio. Don't you worry about it.
We rent it out in the Hampton Hills. That's not a real place.
It's like the where?
That's not what I meant to say.
The Hampton Inn.
I meant to say Beverly Hills. I have no idea why I said Hampton.
The Hampton Inn.
We're living out of a hotel, people. Enjoy these ASMR pizza eating sounds brought to you by Nerds with Chainsaws.
We were going to bring you a Little Caesars review, but they decided to close at 9:30 for some reason. So now, instead, you get a Domino's review. Say the breadstick's pretty good.
Definitely bready. A little bit sticky. All the good qualities of a good breadstick. And next, I bring you tonight's drink of choice. I don't know what it is yet. I'll be right back from my liquor cabinet.
Oh shit. Can I have a beer? Oh, I guess you're not going to the fridge. I'm gonna get a beer. While Dalton is making a mixed drink, my drink of choice is Modelo Chelada, the lime and salt ones. They are delicious. If I have to pick a cheap beer, that is definitely my number one choice. What are you drinking tonight?
Tonight's alcoholism of choice is Black Label Jack Daniels and Coke.
Pretty standard drink, I do say.
I don't have the means of complicated cocktails.
I do. I can make Moscow mules. I have cheap vodka. It's like mid-shelf vodka.
I mean,
It's not.
cheap whiskey, so.
I have fairly cheap vodka. I have very fancy ginger beer and very fancy lime juice, so I can make some bomb-ass Moscow mules, which I might do later. What was that, about a 50-50 pour?
Sure. You can say that. And we might say that.
One Jack and Coke.
But we might also say that we are not drinking heavily, at least not at the moment, with only 2 ounces of Jack Daniels to like fucking, I don't know, 13, 14 ounces of Coke.
Almost a pint. A pint minus 2.
Just getting the night started off light. So first and foremost, we'll start with some technology, because I'm not very versed in this, and this is kind of your wheelhouse. I don't actually know what NASA did today.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. So, NASA today. That's not how you spell NASA. Fucking Christ, I'm struggling. So NASA today launched their Orion spacecraft, which is going around the moon. It launched on board of their SLS rocket, which, was supposed to be flying like about when the space shuttle retired. So, let's see, 11 years ago. It's a little behind. But they finally got it going. I was really expecting it to fucking explode. Just with how many issues they were having, I was very much expecting it to explode. This is a spacecraft. Audio listeners can't see. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see. They've also had issues with this spacecraft. They did a test launch a couple years ago, and it failed miserably. It was supposed to be in orbit for like a week, and it had to come back after like a day because fucking everything was going wrong. So pretty much just, standard government kind of stuff. Way over budget, way behind schedule, stuff like that. But it does look really cool. So, let's see. I don't know if I can find any pictures.
Go ahead and hit me with that image.
I don't care about the craft itself. I want the launch. There we go. 19 hours ago. That's a terrible picture, but yeah, they finally launched that rocket, the SLS. I'll just say they were. It's been a while since I've been to Florida and visited the Space Center because I don't know, I'm a fucking nerd like that. I love rocket science, even though I'm dumb as shit. But
It's all that KSP.
yeah. Oh, our special guest has arrived.
The guest of the night. Guest of the night. You're on a podcast now.
Let's go podcast.
We're talking about the NASA launch.
The NASA launch?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
I was just kind of roasting NASA because they fucking were 11 years behind schedule.
Oh yeah.
For the 3 listeners that'll actually listen to this, mom, dad, and somebody else, The Spencer Evan Whitcorn has just arrived.
Yes.
And, and he is here to get the podcast popping.
He's dressed for the occasion.
Were you doing drums again tonight?
Yep.
Thought so.
Anyway, I went to NASA at like, oh god, it was so many years ago. It was before we were done with high school. I think it was junior year of high school, and they were hyping about, oh yeah, we're gonna launch this.
Is that onion?
Yeah.
Was not expecting that.
Me neither, but you know.
There's
Yeah.
apparently onion on this pizza.
But that's how long it took to get this thing, you know, flying. I was super expecting it to just blow up. I was kind of hoping it would just blow up because, you know, that's a lot more interesting than everything going as planned.
No.
No, it's just a test flight.
What the hell? Like 11 years?
Oh, yeah, and it's just a test flight.
Is this NASA's like first actual launch since that point?
Yes, this is NASA's first rocket launch since the last shuttle flight in 2011.
Damn. Bro, SpaceX been blowing these bitches out of the water.
Every other quote-unquote NASA flight has been...
Satellite?
No, it's been from Russia. It's been a Roscosmos flight. Let's see if I can get the launch here real quick.
And at which point Orion...
It's fine. That's too far. Where's this?
And so, we go to the moon now, not as a...
material NASA. You kind of suck ass.
So is this one cool? Like SpaceX is a Falcon Heavy, where it uses a fucking bomb to get it up, or no?
The Falcon Heavy doesn't use a bomb. Are you talking about the Delta IV Heavy that literally explodes itself to take off?
That's what I'm talking about.
No. This just uses old shuttle parts, like, kind of mixed together to go. Let's see. So this uses 4 of the Space Shuttle engines and 2 of the Space Shuttle solid rocket boosters, basically just attached to the large external fuel tank.
It is redneck the fucking rocket together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus Christ.
It's about the most kerbal spacecraft in existence. It's like, take all these parts that were used for something else, slap them together, and call it good.
Hey, if it works.
Evidently it does, but it only took them, like, 11 years to get it right.
I mean, somebody in the live stream was just saying Allahu Akbar the whole time, so looks like
I'm very surprised they left the chat enabled for a rocket launch. And this is on NASA's official YouTube channel too, which is just even better.
damn, bro, NASA ain't even got 11 million subscribers.
So, yeah, the rocket you were talking about, the Delta IV Heavy, that's the one that literally lights itself on fire before it takes off. The Falcon Heavy is literally just 3 Falcon 9s duct taped together. It's the best way to put it.
Well, Spencer,
What's up?
we got some ultimate pepperoni and some buffalo chicken,
I'm gonna tear into this pizza right now.
as well as some breadsticks. And that other marinara sauce is for you.
Yes.
It's by the Jigger, and that's with a J.
I know.
Make sure they know.
I am racist, but I'm not that racist.
Alright. It's taken off.
You will need to use that knife. It is very poorly cut.
Okay. Or I just take the whole pizza. Oh wait. You guys been using no. No, you need to use the paper plates. I need to get rid of the paper plates.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Anyway, it's a pretty cool launch.
Back to the podcast.
Back to the
Stop talking about
podcast.
the pizza.
There's
Bro.
rocket launches going on. I don't care about pizza.
Bro, we were like 3 minutes into the opening trying to explain what we were going to even podcast about.
And then pizza
And the
showed
pizza guy came. And there was a very brief moment of, should we just restart this thing? And I was like, nah.
up. Nah. Fuck it.
Leave it in.
You gonna post it to YouTube?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's also going to be posted to Spotify.
And Google Podcasts and whatever else we can get on.
We're gonna make this. We're going to actually attempt to like do this legit.
Hell yeah.
Not just like a 1 or 2 time one-off thing. Is that didn't work? Nah.
Could I have some dish?
You just gotta grind it.
Just gotta grind it. You talk to nobody for like 4 years, and then you're suddenly talking to people.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just gotta suffer through that first slog of like no interaction.
Yeah. I was making some hella YouTube videos over the summer. I know you know that, but it's kind of hard sometimes because I spend like so much of my fucking time making this shit, and then I post it and it gets like 10 views, if that.
Hey, 10 views is more than I fucking ever got.
Dude, one of my YouTube videos I made like
Shameless
back
plug
in,
yucca.
back in oh yeah, I remember your guys' YouTube channel. One of
We
my
talked about this earlier before you got here.
one of my terrible like YouTube memes I made back in like 2017 got 2K views out of nowhere. Like it got just like
Was it your Carolina Reaper one?
no, it was my Monsters vs. Aliens 2 meme. Pull that up. Look up S Wickhorn.
We're gonna shameless plug Spencer's now as well. Here's Yucca
No,
Ranch
this
if
is not
anyone's
my this
interested.
is not my actual YouTube channel.
Oh god, I can't type. Oh, it's too far away.
S. Whitcorn. What about? I watched the entirety of you and Cade playing that like baseball game.
This is literally just corn.
No. K.
Sweet.
S Wickhorn with a K.
Sweet corn.
No! you spelled my name wrong.
Your name's not Sweet Corn?
Yeah, what'd you think about that baseball game video? That's the only video I've made that I've actually been proud of. No, don't, not with an H. No.
This
I
is-
didn't actually. No, I actually didn't even know that game existed. And then I watched
I can barely reach the keyboard. You
I got
fucking
it.
type it in.
Then I watched that video on your Discord link, and I was like, "What is this?" And I watched. I'm like, "This game looks like it gets crazy."
It is.
There we go.
Oh my god! Not this channel.
I know. Click videos. Oh yeah. I told you with 2K views. It got 2K views like 2.5 years later. For no reason. After like
Yo.
over like 3 days, it got like 2K views.
Okay, after you watch Monsters vs. Aliens, you gotta watch The Spanish Project. You have to watch The Spanish Project.
Sorry to take over this space podcast. My shit memes I made a couple years
No,
ago.
I can't get the desktop audio to go. Damn, that's a shame.
We're not a space podcaster. Please tell me he plays like Mo Bamba. This is a great
That was like the height of the Sans Undertale meme.
Found footage.
DreamWorks Monsters vs. Aliens 2.
That was in 2018. Yeah, like mid 2020. You got like
Oh.
2K views.
God. Good Spanish Project to the right of it.
Oh boy.
It's such a shit video, but it's fucking hilarious.
Bienvenidos, let's cook some stuff. Somos sus
Let's cook some.
anfitriones, Scout, Joaquin,
y Dalton.
I believe
Hoy vamos a hacer de choripán
There's not
un
a
almuerzo
chance
tradicional
this is
argentino.
picking up on the
Vamos empezando con Joaquín para hacer una salsa.
You said you couldn't get the desktop audio on.
Si vienes aquí, yo tengo todo de nuestros ingredientes en la mesa. Nosotros la voluntad comenzar junto a mezclar todos los ingredientes en un bol.
Worst Spanish speaker.
Nosotros tengo el perejil,
Really so bad.
el ajo,
You know what? I was going to offer some backstory about what the fuck's happening.
el
But it's
oregano,
funnier if I don't. So just.
Well,
enjoy.
all the backstory you
chile
need is
seco
the
copo,
title Good Spanish Project.
virgin la
It's almost like a Good Spanish Project.
aceituna,
Like it's a Spanish.
aceite,
It's such a shitty video.
Are you just making
y
salsa?
el vinagre de vino
Well,
tinto.
yes.
No, that is the chimichurri sauce.
Nosotros voluntad poner a un lado por sobre una hora, tan todo por la temporada.
It's a shitty video, but that food was bomb.
Is that Jack?
Joaquin. Yo voy a encender el parrilla. Yo voy a cocinar los chorizos
I love that he's
por
reading off
sobre
of a computer.
10 They're all
Like,
are.
so obviously.
They're literally all fucking reading off a computer. They didn't even try. You just did this in like an hour. It was so funny.
Bro, it was Spanish.
Yo voy a voltear hasta ellos son terminado. Cuando se cocinan, daré ellos a Dalton a cortar. Oh yeah, shit.
Ahora voy a cortar la longitud
Oh no.
de los chorizos.
This is whenever I was editing it with Scott. I was just like, what if I did this, bro? That's all I said. And he was like, do it. And then
It's muy caliente. To be fair, it was muy caliente.
Canales de nuevo a Scott.
ellos ir a el
It is so obvious. He's not even trying to hide it. Just,
Fuck no, he weren't.
just making the just making the entire Spanish project
I
a
like
meme.
when he fumbles it. It's just going off. Not even talking anymore. Oh, you stop.
I am so sorry if you're watching with headphones.
Did he say ayúdame? Just help.
Primero voy a cortar los tomates.
This is my favorite part of the video. Yeah, that exact part. I love that.
Oh no.
Después de cortar, usted necesita
And the
quitar
fucking
las semanas.
music
Crea eso a un
Black
bowl.
Dreamscape
Ahora
009.
voy a tomar pepino, cebollas, aceite y mezclar en el bowl.
Bro, I didn't even watch anime at this
I
point.
know.
Mind the spill.
Oh my god, why?
I don't know why that's my favorite part, but I love that.
We're gonna get copyright strike.
We gotta worry about that for the first like 20 episodes.
I don't know, bro. I posted a YouTube video with 2 views and you got copyright strikes.
What?
Yeah.
If this was gonna get copyright strike, it would have by now.
I'm pretty sure that's where it's
I bought it on iTunes and I was like, nice. 'Cause I like that song from all the YouTube.
That's why I'm pretty sure it's royalty free.
Ahora yo la valentar la cima chorizo con el salsa de chimichurri. Yo hecho en el comienzo.
Wasn't your teacher just like, what the hell is this?
The best part was that Jackson didn't get to see this prior to it happening.
Yeah, I remember him coming, like, we had the same lunch hour.
Y que como se hace
And coming to me during
choripan.
lunch, he's like, Spencer, that video was so fucking funny.
Rip one.
La próxima en Let's Cook Some Stuff, donde vamos a asar un calimar.
That's funny because
This
that's
is
not
what
his
they
name.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
I guess we're making Thanksgiving now.
Oh yeah.
No, those, to be fair, those were bomb ass fucking
I'm
chorizo,
sure. That
choripan
was
though. Argentinian choripan.
So you want to explain to the audio people what we just watched?
No.
No? Okay.
I got it.
You're gonna just have to watch it on our YouTube.
Yeah. Go to hugebigblackpenis.com and watch that video.
It's exclusive to cornhub.com.
Honestly, because it's fucking my name, last name, Wakecorn.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's good. That's
Oh.
funny.
You
How'd
should,
you-
get, you
how'd
should
you-
get that domain.
What? It's a thing already.
You should get that domain.
This isn't my project. I was just asked to edit a video.
Please
Do
don't.
the
Please don't
AP
do
Gov Project Numero 2.
Do you remember the fucking videos that the like media team would do that were just so terrible?
Yes, dude.
No.
Oh
Like,
my god.
all the media kids did not give a shit.
No, the best video ever, and is still like one of the top watched on the fucking home, like the main page from our media team. Was Brody's Quest.
Yeah.
I fucking love those.
Brody's Quest. So good.
So anyway, our high school media team was just a fucking meme in and of itself.
They were terrible. I see like the worst made YouTube like videos.
Oh, it was all shit. Except for the ones I made.
What?
Except for mine. Mine were good.
Oh yeah.
Mine were pretty good too. I don't know what happened to them because they were all uploaded to Cody's YouTube channel.
Kobe.
Cody.
Oh, Kobe. Dang.
So those are lost to time.
Well, just remember.
Yeah, bro, I want to see my Can't Touch This video again, but that's gone.
Made a Can't Touch This video.
We had to do a music video, and we did Can't Touch This. It was pretty good. I was actually very proud of myself with my editing, because our initial plan was during like the second third of the song, when it just does Can't Touch This for like a minute straight. Sorry. We were gonna do a compilation of us dodging shit. every time he says can't touch it, it's like throw a dodgeball at someone or like do a cool trick or something
Throw a
and say
wrench.
can't touch this, or like do a front flip over somebody. I did like a diving somersault and another kid did a front flip, and we like went over under. It was cool.
Dope.
But we ran out of time and we couldn't film enough of them before we had to submit it. And so I went in and I cut out like 30 seconds of that minute-long bit of him just saying can't touch this, and it blended seamlessly. I matched it to the beat, to the very fucking tempo. I played it for Ballman, and he couldn't tell. He was like, obviously, I know this song, so I know it's supposed to go on longer. But he goes, I can't tell there's a cut there though. I was like, yes.
Dope.
It was one of my like best editing moments. It took me like 20 minutes to just match it perfectly
Dope.
for one cut.
I would have, for that like last third of the song, I would have done shit like stuff you can't touch, like a hot stove, a porcupine or something. I don't know.
just a stock photo of a porcupine.
With the Shutterstock thing still over it.
There you go.
The music video we did I'm So Sorry by Imagine Dragons. That was right when Battlefield Hardline came out.
Yeah, you pulled up fucking Guy Fawkes, man.
Yeah, and that was, we just redid that trailer, the trailer for that game, in our fucking shitty high school with our awful camera equipment and editing skills, and it turned out pretty fucking good.
The now like second worst Battlefield because 2042 just fucking tanked. But on brighter news, Battlefield 1's getting real popular again. No
How
idea
about
why.
companies just make something fucking good?
I didn't think Hardline was bad. It just wasn't like
It wasn't marketed right.
it wasn't like a Battlefield. It was. If you looked at it as an individual game, it wasn't bad.
I played the beta, and I had a decent time with it, but I had no need to actually buy the game. I just played Battlefield 4, the end-all, be-all, best Battlefield there's ever been.
Battlefield 4 is fantastic.
Never played a Battlefield.
That's depressing.
I played Osu instead.
You're a nerd.
No. I'm a huge nerd.
That's good, because you know what our podcast name is?
What?
Nerds with Chainsaws.
Nerds with chainsaws. Where are the chainsaws at?
That'll be a story for the next episode.
We may or may not have chainsaws.
Where?
I'll let you in on a little known secret. I do have a chainsaw. I actually have 2 chainsaws now.
I'll let you in on a little known secret. I don't have a chainsaw, but got very good with just a normal axe.
It's not nerds with axes though, is it?
So we can't call it nerds with chainsaws. We gotta call it one nerd with with 2 chainsaws, one nerd with an axe, and one nerd with nothing.
And one nerd with nothing. Every guest we have on, like, you own a chainsaw? Because you can't. It's in the title. You gotta have nothing.
you have to have nothing.
All you find are fucking carpenters.
Fuck.
We have our 40th carpenter today for today's episode. John from John's Carpentry.
Who's the fucking custom cabinets dude in town? Get his ass.
Hey, you want to do an interview? So, what do you think of the new Call of Duty? Fucking, what's a Call of Duty?
Bring in like the local carpenters to like talk to them about shit ass topics. What do you think about today's political spectrum?
I'm gonna bring in just car salesmen. I'm just gonna like go test drive a car, but bring them here and force them to do an interview. Otherwise, they can't go back.
I'll force them to do this shitty podcast. Like,
You have to sit here for an hour, and then you drive them back to the dealership. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna pass on this.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Thanks for the ride, though. You're getting no royalties.
Just kidnap some. I'm just gonna kidnap like a little girl on the side of the road.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But beep that out. Beep out that entire sentence.
Editor, bleep that out.
I am the editor.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'll clap.
We already had a clapping session before this started. The mic just goes to red.
Alright, it's
Put on a-
timestamped.
Put on a compressor for the mic.
I thought you were just saying to take like an air compressor to it.
No.
That's your sound
No,
stamp.
I'm being, this time I'm not being it. I'm not being it.
Just we need to make a loud noise so we know where to cut. He's gonna spit his
Oh my
fucking
god.
drink.
I picked a horrible time to take a drink of my beer. Holy shit.
We'll get blades like pancake compressor just to every time we need to
Just fire a nail gun into a wall.
into the mic. The rest of the audio.
That's gonna get expensive, man.
No, I was being 100,000,000% serious on that one. If you want the mic levels to be higher, but you don't want it to peak, you put a compressor on so it doesn't.
I got some stuff running in our actual recording. It's got some processing going on.
yeah.
So
We're double recording this bish. Gotta get a filter.
Pop filter.
Yeah.
A
Put a sock
filter.
over it.
Not a sock.
you want me to put
Pantyhose.
socks over
Put
my?
a
You gotta
sock
put
over it.
pantyhose.
You want me to put a sock over my ball?
Yeah. I do that every night. 11:30.
11:30 on the dot.
On the dot. Whoop! It's 11:30. I'll see you guys later.
Christ.
You're talking about getting a carpenter on. We could actually get multiple roofers on here in an instant.
Yeah, we could.
Are you literally talking about like, oh, let's get some actual carpenters on these fucking?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Well, we know 4 people who have done roofing. One of them still does roofing.
Blade,
Blake.
bring on the roofer.
Tyler.
Here's our local roofer. Does he have a chainsaw?
No, yeah, actually, his
He
dad
does.
does.
Good.
We could get his
That's the
dad
only-
on here too.
Yeah, his
Did you
dad-
add that to the list?
His dad is
That's
the second
only
roofer.
stipulation. Don't have both of them on at the same time.
No, we
have
want
2 episodes.
No,
right
we
there.
want both of them on at the same time because they're toxic.
to each other.
Yeah, and it'd be funny. Also, Matt would probably get stoned, and it'd be hilarious.
Oh man, that'd be nice.
Yeah, then Tyler roofed for a summer, and Lucas loofed.
Loofed.
Lucas loofed for like a year.
Tyler did.
Yeah.
Tyler did for a summer.
Tyler Wobbin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tyler Lobman.
Tyler Wobbin.
Oh, the hiccups are starting. Don't do this.
What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it.
So you're just gonna start doing podcasts every Wednesday and just come here and get fucked up?
It doesn't have to be
Well-
Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be Wednesdays since our fucking bar where we get wings doesn't have a kitchen anymore.
Well, they'll have a kitchen again.
How long is that gonna take though?
I don't know.
Exactly.
A year probably. They gotta deal with Chuck's,
They're remodeling
the
it.
local shit bar.
Local
Yeah.
shit
We're just like,
bar.
Don's like, yo, I think we're ready for some food. He's like, oh yeah, the kitchen's fucking gone.
Yeah, we were waiting for you. I was like, I don't know when Spencer's gonna be done, but let's just wait till like 8. And if he hasn't responded, we'll get some food. It's like 8:03, and I was like, "Hey, Mr. Bartender Man, I don't know your name because you're not our usual, but I'm ready for some food." He's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want some wings." He goes, "Oh, well, the kitchen's closed." And I was like, "What the fuck do you mean the kitchen's closed? It's Wing Wednesday.
Yeah.
This is a ritual,
What a fucking
dog."
rip.
I'm like, "Is that why there's like 3 people in here? Because
Yeah.
you took out the wings?" He's like, "Yeah, probably."
It was quite a
They're
disappointment.
doing like a remodel? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Apparently.
They're
Why do you
redoing
need
the
to remodel a kitchen?
It was just probably a really shitty kitchen.
I don't know.
It doesn't need to look better. It just needs to like be better.
It could make wings. That's all I cared
Yeah.
about.
Microwave me some wings right now. I see a microwave right there. Microwave me wings right now.
Don't even fry them bitches. Just dry rub and microwave it.
Yeah.
No, I don't even dry rub it. Just microwave a raw chicken for me.
True, like, just put it in the microwave on high for like 20 minutes.
Yo, there's a lot of smoke coming from the kitchen. Is my chicken doing all right?
Comes out still raw. it's
One part's on fire, the other part's still frozen because it was in the microwave.
It's on fire, but there's still like feathers and it's kicking.
Oh my god. You just hear a from the kitchen? Dang.
We do not condone cock on cock violence.
I condone cock on cock violence. I'm a hetero. No, sorry, I'm a homosexual. No, I'm sorry. I'm a homophobe.
Jesus Christ. Fumbled that a little bit.
I did that on purpose because it's funny if I
Damn.
said homosexual and then I was like,
I'm
no,
a
it's
homo
homophobe.
sapien.
Because a lot of homophobes are actually gay now.
What, are they homo sapiens though?
Everybody's a homo sapien. Though.
I'm not. I'm a homo erectus.
What? Does that mean you have a hard dick, bro?
No, that's literally our fucking genus.
I thought we were homo sapiens.
Yeah, and homo erectus is just the next stage down.
So you're saying that you're
So
That's evil.
homo sapiens are dis. Homo erectus is dis.
Oh.
So like a horny toad lizard
Yes,
is a specific thing, but it's
Yes,
of the
yes.
litter of the lizard.
Yes, I get you now.
You
Yeah.
want to know the funniest thing? The bison we have here, they are called bison.
Yeah.
And there's another one that is bison.
I learned that on a salmonella video. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I learned that
the
from
scientific
Cassie.
name for that bison is bison. That's what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bison. And there's a subspecies that's also bison. So there's one that's bison. It's like
what makes something a bison that you have to name it bison twice?
What makes
Like,
something?
what about 3 times?
Yeah, what makes it such a bison? It's got to be 3.
What's so bison about bison?
Fuck.
That's alright. It was empty. What's so bison about bison that makes it bison?
I'm gonna go touch it, and I'll tell you.
I don't
Did you
know.
get arrested for doing that?
I didn't get arrested.
That's also
just-
that's also a
You
story
got-
for another time.
I got-
car.
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't get put in a cop car.
That's also a story for another time. We're running up on our time limit here. We got about
10 minutes.
10 minutes left.
How long are you trying to do this for?
1 hour.
Nah, do for
Oh
like
yeah,
three.
we never covered that because the pizza came. We're planning on doing these for about an hour each
I
time.
mean, we can go over. I mean, it's a rough hour.
Yeah,
Go
about
for
give
like
or take.
3 hours. The best podcasts are the ones that go for like 10.
What the fuck?
No,
No, the
10
fuck?
minutes.
No, some podcasts I know go for like 3. Yeah.
The so variety podcasts tend to go between an hour to 2 hours, and that's kind of what we're wanting to do is variety.
Variety.
No one just subject where we sit down. Oh, today's episode is over this thing. It's just
Whatever the fuck we get to talking to.
On today's episode, we talk about cock and ball torture. The many benefits of cock and ball torture.
pain. That is it.
Don't worry, I already marked it explicit.
He set it up and it was like tags, and he's reading them off and goes, family and children, and I was like, no, and he goes, don't worry, I already marked it as explicit.
Does that mean I can say bad words?
Yeah,
We've been saying it the whole
we've
time.
been saying bad words this entire time.
Just don't-
Stinker.
Ah!
Frick frack.
Bro, we're gonna have to bleep your out.
that out.
I'm too lazy to bleep shit out. Who are you kidding?
Editor, put Spencer's credit card information on the
What?
screen.
Put Spencer's editor, please put Dawn's social security number on screen. Thank you.
My number is
I like how you're talking to editor like the person's not here. The person's me. The editor is me.
Here, I'll actually put my social security number on there. 869-02-1515.
I hope that's your sister's.
No, it's not mine. I just made one up. Or did I? No, I made it up. Or did I?
Some random dude's just gonna get his identity stolen, and I'm gonna feel so bad.
Some poor
Whenever you
dude in
guys-
Vermont.
Whenever you guys are like world famous podcast people, and
Go
they
back
go back to this first
episode
episode,
1.
and they go back and they're like, "Oh, this guy's motherfucking social security number. Let me just use it real quick to open up a bank account." And they find that it's not Spencer Whitcoin, but it's like David White or
Matthews.
something in like Massachusetts.
You think
David White in Massachusetts. Is
If
this
there's
your,
a David White in Massachusetts right now,
is that your social?
stand up and call your name out. We'll be able to hear it.
Is was that your social?
Raise your hand.
No, I'm just saying. You think if we become big and famous, someone's gonna sit through almost an hour of our bullshit just to find a social security number
Yes.
from this awful first podcast?
No.
Yes, because I was watching Joe Rogan show, and after a little while I was like, I'm gonna go back and watch his first couple.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see how it's
how
evolved.
he progressed.
And so I went and watched his first episode, and it was so shit, but it was still funny because it's still just Joe Rogan, just being Joe Rogan. Like, he's always just been a fucking retard, and he's owned it. On the second episode, he started talking about his son's dick. He was like, "My son will not be circumcised," and I was like, "What did this fucking devolve into? I'm at the school. I can't have this shit playing."
That's why you use headphones.
It was on my JBL speaker.
Blaring this shit
Why would
in
you
the
have a podcast
hallways.
on a speaker?
Because
at
I was
work?
re-imaging, I was setting up the multimedia lab, and so I just put the speaker up, put it in a cubby so it'd be nice and good quality sound, and then just, "My son won't be circumcised." I'm like, what the f-? And it just kept going on. He's like, "Just wash your dick." And I'm like, I gotta change this shit, bro. I can't have
You
this
gotta
playing.
put in headphones.
I didn't
Use
have
headphones.
any. I didn't have any.
So you have your JBL speaker with you, but you don't have headphones.
Yeah, because I play music, but I got tired of listening
Play
to
music in your headphones. That's what I do.
I didn't have headphones at the time.
Oh,
You gotta fucking have a stroke. Hold on. You gotta get some Galaxy Bud Pros. These things are
I don't have a
fantastic.
Galaxy.
Well, they work on Apple too.
Get AirPods.
Fuck that.
No, AirPods are awesome.
Overpriced.
They are overpriced.
How much are those?
$250.
That's what AirPods are less than that.
I got them for $50 though because I got a bundle.
Okay, well that makes
Yes,
sense.
but AirPods, they're not as good as everybody thinks they are.
the AirPods.
They're like the Beats of the earbud.
But the thing is that it's not like I'm not expecting the AirPods to be like really, really good. I expect the AirPods to do exactly what I want them to sit in their little like charging port. You take them out, bang, you put them in, it works. You listen to music. It's not like great sound quality. You put them back in, bang, they charge back up. And the battery life is like actually pretty freaking good. I have had these AirPods for like 2.5 years now, and the battery life is still like 5 or 6 hours, like in my ears. And then I put them back in, charge back up, and like I don't know.
I mean,
They're super good.
I have Bluetooth earbuds now. They do the same shit, and they were like $30.
Well, that makes sense, but
Which is at that point in time, I did not. I'm more of a speaker guy. I don't like things sitting in my ear. I like having surround sound type shit.
You like broadcasting your intentions
Yeah.
to the people on the beach.
Yeah, rolling up playing Pirates of the Caribbean on fucking kayak.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's what we did.
We've done that multiple times, actually.
We roll up to public beaches on our kayaks and blare fucking dun 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 dun, and we roll up and we're just speed paddling through, and people love it. Actually, we had one dude stand up and start cheering. I know that's like the classic, and then everybody clapped.
And
story,
then everybody clapped.
but this one's actually fucking true. His wife was not happy with him. The kid had no idea what was going on. He was like, "Yeah," and his wife just stared at him. We've done it like fucking 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
probably.
how many people did you do it with?
Oh, we got like a...
There's
it
three.
varies.
There's 3 of us
It
that
varies.
time.
We've done it with like 4 people. We've done it with 2 people. Yeah.
I mean, not that many of us have kayaks, especially now because Ethan sold his.
Yeah.
But he didn't come with us anyway, so.
Doesn't Ethan just buy stuff whenever like things happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do the same thing. I got buy a motorcycle over that.
They just sold it like
So-
2 weeks after.
I still get that water cash.
You know, I think we've hit every single one of our topics that I specified at the beginning of this.
And more.
We hit motorcycles. We haven't talked about guns yet.
We plugged Yucca Ranch.
Oh, I guess we did plug Yucca Ranch. We have talked about guns. We've hit every topic I specified at the very beginning of this. So you guys can be happy.
Yeah, you 0 listeners.
Best podcasts don't go for every single bullet point.
It wasn't the intention.
That wasn't the intention. I was like, this is what we usually end up talking about. And we have
guns,
Guns?
motorcycles.
guns, motorcycles, alcohol, and video games.
Oh yeah. We can talk about anime. Hell yeah. I can talk about that forever, bro.
My favorite anime channel is In Hentai.
Well, that's not an anime channel. That's actually a doujinshi.
Wow, that was the biggest, nerdiest thing you could have fucking said. Doujinshi.
Yes.
This is why you
If
have
you
an
don't
axe.
know what doujinshi is, it's porn manga. All right.
This is why I have the chainsaws.
Hentai is a all over encompassing term, which means like porn and like
Cartoon, probably.
no. Well, I mean, it means just like generally like promiscuous things. You know.
Okay, then HentaiHaven.com.
Yeah, there you go. That one's for anime. That one's for hentai anime.
My favorite tags are...
Scat.
Oh boy.
Goddamn.
Scat. Feet. Anything that's not vanilla.
You gotta pull up that one 6-digit one that's like just fucking cursed and it's like rotting
177013.
like rotten corpses and shit like
Oh, I thought you were talking about it's that one that's called like. Oh god, I'll just pull it up.
He's got this
Oh,
shit
Jesus.
on lock.
I've got to memorize on my head.
Bro, if you're memorizing 6-digit numbers, you might have a problem.
No, I don't like go to them anymore.
But you still know them.
What have I gotten myself
Oh
into?
shit, this is the wrong one. Fuck. That was close.
I don't think porn was one of the topics.
It's not.
Oh, I got it right this time. Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
It's that
Well,
one.
no,
This
that's,
one's
that's
a bit-
actually not the one I was talking
Oh, I
about.
don't think. Yeah, I don't think we were talking about the same one.
But-
This one is like
I do know that one. That
This
one's
one is-
super cursed.
it's super cursed. Yeah. I only know that one.
On the also cursed side of iFunny, these numbers are thrown around a lot, and Metamorphosis gets thrown out a lot
Yeah.
as a bait one. Like, oh, if you want to see this, go
Zero
check out this one.
177013. That's
then
why I know that number because
I-
the same reason, pretty much.
I never like lock them to memories. And then it's like, oh, cool. Then it's like, oh, damn, this one again.
Hey, you just admitted that you go to that shit.
Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's true. I used to follow a TikTok page that would like review and recommend like numbers on in Nintendo.
No, see, most of the time, sometimes I do it for the intended purpose, but most of the time I go to find the actual panel that the meme was about and see if that was the real fucking words or not. Because sometimes they are, and it's really funny. But sometimes it's like not even close to
I
being the
follow
right
a
thing.
Twitter page is called like Western, out of context Western porn, and it's just like people. It's like screenshots of like cartoon porn of like cartoons that were made in the United States. You know, like SpongeBob or.
I thought you were gonna say like the porn for plot things, or like it's like that whore is stealing my lemons.
No. Like, it's like
What?
it'll be
Oh, what?
it'll
Jamie,
also
pull
be
that video up.
like stuff like furry stuff being like, ooh, fill me up, but it's just like the top torso of the furry.
I'm sorry, I wish everyone could have seen what you just did there. Just-
You know, like We can keep talking about porn.
There's something wrong with that.
Jesus.
There's actually
Dude,
there's a lot wrong with
I
that.
hella failed No Nut November. I could not do it. I could not. We can cut this part out. We can cut this part out.
I'm too fucking lazy to.
Look, I'll just clap and then cut that part out. Just cut it to this part right now. So back to No Nut November. I failed that shit so bad.
Just so you cut this out. Yeah. Let's cut this out. All right. Anyway, the exact thing I just said.
Yeah, it was tough. I was after like 14 days or whatever, or 12 days, or I think it was November 12th.
Why do you?
I was just ravenously horny, bro. Ravenously. I was literally, for like a good half of that day, I was sitting right there on the couch, just being like,
That's when I was in KC.
yeah, and just thinking to myself, God. That's it. That's it.
God. God.
Yeah, anyway.
Good story.
Yeah, clap.
Clap. That's the end.
Good job.
Jesus.
Edit that out.
I'm just gonna edit the
Or don't.
entire podcast out.
Congratulations. No one will
Hey,
ever
welcome,
hear this.
welcome to the new pod. We'll see you later, guys.
And that's it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Fucking Christ.
Jesus.
Where's your third voice, huh? All of a sudden.
We missed the part where this guy joined.
We do our introductions where it's just us, and then the outro is a completely different person.
We just get Jonathan for the outro. Thanks everyone for tuning in to this week's game.
Yeah, Jonathan, you did some crazy YouTube shit a long time ago.
No, not
This is a
not
different
that
Jonathan.
Oh.
This Jonathan's like 28 or more. How old is Jonathan?
I don't know how old Jonathan is.
I feel like he's not 10 years on us.
I don't think so.
I feel like he's just in his. I feel like he's in his late 20s.
I don't know. Anyway,
What?
he's the he talks on the radio.
He's the
He calls
sports-
all the games.
He's the sportscaster.
the sportscaster. Yeah.
No, not the other. I did reach out to the other Jonathan though, trying to do some shit with him.
Didn't we talk about this
Yeah.
on Friday?
But anyway, that new Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah. Back
It's
to
being
the
a
back
bitch.
to the space launch with NASA.
That was a while ago.
The new Call of Duty is being a bitch. And let me tell you why.
It's because the download taking forever.
Yep. He was complaining at the bar about it.
It's because they put out the fucking Season 1 thing. I don't even give a shit about that. I just want to play the goddamn game that I paid $70 for.
$70.
Yeah, it's the new
Yeah.
AAA price. It's pretty fucking stupid.
Well, AAA games should be good then. If it's gonna be $70, stop
But-
like putting out bullshit.
Yeah, I paid for this fucking game. I play it for 2 days. Season 1 thing comes out, whatever. I know there's going to be an update. Open the launcher. There's a warning box that says, "We're aware of this little bug with our download servers. Meaning you may not be able to download the thing. You may fail. It's going to be super slow." Like, okay. I hit update. 46 gigabyte update. 71 kilobytes per second download.
Is this still going?
No, I just shut my computer off because for the last 3 hours it downloaded 1%.
It's gonna take like a fucking month to get this goddamn update.
And it wouldn't be worth it. It's just better to just let them fix their shit and try again tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, it might be good tomorrow. I can't. Probably not, actually.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not gonna be able to play it for like a week. Because Activision's bullshit. But, yeah.
Activision Blizzard. Isn't that what they're called now? Activision Blizzard?
Yeah, they're one thing.
Because they bought out Blizzard.
Microsoft bought out everyone.
Blizzard should just make good games too. Why does no AAA company make good games?
Because they're all now owned by greedy corporations. They were already greedy companies bought by even greedier corporations.
Well, id, like Studio, is that what they're called? Studio id that makes Doom?
I thought it was ID Software, like id Software.
Oh, id Software. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, id Software. They made two really good games: Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Why can't anybody else do that? Or Elden Ring, like From Software made something really, really good. Everybody fucking loved it. And then other companies like fucking Blizzard.
Coffee Stain.
They're not AAA, but they're one of the best developers out there right now.
Coffee Stain.
Coffee Stain are the people that made Deep Rock Galactic. They made Satisfactory. They make the Goat Simulator games.
Yeah.
Coffee Stain is a great fucking... They are just one of the best there is at the moment.
I have Deep Rock Galactic, but I haven't played it that much.
This game right here, Deep Rock Galactic.
It's hard to argue with a 97% overall positive review.
Overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam.
I know one person who doesn't like this game. It's because he's a cock.
Who is he, Ethan?
Yeah.
You got your developer wrong.
Hey, Ethan,
It's
you're a
developed by
cock
Ghost
if you're
Ship.
listening to this.
Okay, well, published
Coffee
by
Stain.
Coffee Stain.
Coffee Stain Publishing publishes some pretty good games.
Scroll through.
Like
Valheim.
Where'd that?
Midnight Ghost Hunt
Go to
is
top
okay.
sellers.
Deep Rock, Satisfactory, Valheim, Goat Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, they publish some good shit.
I really like.
I didn't know the
I really like Devolver Digital. You ever heard of that company? They make. They publish Gungeon.
Oh, Gungeon.
Look at.
Gungeon's just a good. It's just a good quality roguelike.
Look at Devolver.
D
Like
E.
I need to get a wireless keyboard so we can just pass it around.
I would definitely say. Well, you gotta just look up the game. You can't look up
God
companies like
damn
that.
it, you piece of shit! Sorry, not you. Actually, no, you. Yes. There we go. Enter the Gungeon. I like Enter the Gungeon.
It is definitely a top 5 roguelike for me. But I haven't played that
Digital.
What's your number one, Isaac? It better be.
Yeah, my number one's Isaac.
And go up. Yeah, go to top sellers. Yeah, Cult of
Cult
the
of
Lamb's
the
really, really
Lamb.
cool. I haven't played a lot of these games, but a lot of the like indie games they publish are really
Yo,
good.
Return to Monkey
Gungeon.
Island. That's a fucking point and click.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a bunch of different stuff. They don't do just like Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami.
Good stuff.
Broforce. I have Broforce.
Ooh, I have Grease. I played
Broforce
Grease
is a
before.
good game.
Grease was cool.
Why is that ignored?
Serious
Oh, there
Sam.
it is.
My friend Pedro. Damn, I know this.
Gorn.
And Gorn. I know this company a lot.
Freaking
actually.
Gorn.
Dang.
I love Gorn.
I told you guys. Good company.
I have absolutely rocked the shit out of my couch and coffee table playing Gorn.
It's not hard to do. It's really not.
I mean, like, I live streamed to Brett the first time me playing through Gorn, and I just went through all the main story. And towards, like, the end of it, I went to just finish off a dude on the ground. I wound up a fucking haymaker. I even, like, dropped to my knees to, like, make it immersive. To, like, grab him by his fucking neck and just punch the shit out of his head with a rock into the ground. And I was a little too close to the couch. And I wound one up and hit straight on, like, the metal support for the reclining part.
Yeah.
It just rocked the fuck out of the couch.
That'd be funny to see in real life.
It was a very painful time. And obviously, in his view, my arm just gets stopped by nothing. It just...
Dang.
I fucking punched Miller playing VR. I felt so bad.
There, your dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
But now he doesn't come near me whenever I put the headset on. So he learned.
You will learn.
He's like,
Don't talk to me or touch me or get next to me when I'm wearing the VR. I'm gonna teach that to my kids. I'm gonna beat the shit out of them.
On purpose, because at that point...
On purpose, yeah.
At that point,
No,
I'm
not gonna accidentally hit them while I'm, in doing VR. I'm gonna legitimately hit them with my fist without the VR on.
You have PlayStations on, and if they come to your player, you just rip your headset off and just fucking haymaker your 9-year-old.
I told you not to mess with me while I'm playing Gorn.
Daddy, boom.
Playing that fucking roguelite one is how I destroyed my blinds.
Fuck, what's that one called?
The roguelike of VR.
Fuck, I have it.
It's a roguelite game for VR, and one of your abilities is to just have a throwing knife.
Ancient Dungeon VR.
Yeah. And I leaned forward to peek over an edge and chuck my throwing knife at this guy. But leaning forward put me really close to my blinds, and to go to throw the knife, I just go, and just sock my blinds. And I slowly take the headset off, and there's 9 of them missing, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah. Did you play in your room? Oh, dude.
This tiny ass fucking room.
Yeah, your tiny ass room.
And then I go to buy new blinds from the Home Depot, and I buy a size too short to fit all the way down the fucking window. So I had to buy 2 sets of blinds, and I couldn't even return the first one because it was custom cut to fit my fucking window size.
It's custom
Much did that
cut,
go
but you
for?
didn't measure the one important direction.
We measured this direction.
Yeah.
Why would you not measure down?
I took the guy's word for it. I went there, and I was like, here's the old blind. And I was undoing it to measure its length. And he goes, oh, it's gonna be this. It looks like it'll be this. And I was like, okay, that's fine.
You work there. Shouldn't you know not to fucking trust anybody? You work there.
I never did blinds.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
So I was just like, oh yeah, sure, go for it. And then I put it up and I go, whoop, and it's a 1.5 feet too short. I'm like, oh, fuck.
So you waited a week till the blinds came back?
Bro, I had the short blinds for 4 to 5 months.
Wait, I'm saying you waited a week for that, those short blinds, and then after that you waited another couple
No, I
months?
went in there and I was like, these are what I need, and he put the thing up there, he measured it, and went ka-chunk, and then I left.
How much are blinds? How much would that cost?
Depends on what kind of blind you're getting. I went for the cheapest ones I could, but all of them are cordless now. There's no corded blinds anymore. So
Got those wireless blinds.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
remote. Weep.
Those do exist. But those ones in particular were probably 20 some bucks.
Oh, the ones you bought?
And then I had to
That's
go
not bad.
buy another set because it was too fucking short.
It's not as bad as
I would have gone
thought.
back or later, that same day, and been like, "You motherfucker,
You dumb motherfucker.
you dumb shit, give me my refund." I took your word for it. I would have gone to his manager and been like, "Look, this dog shit person that you have working for you
I probably could have
told me that this
the
was
managers
right."
are chill with me. They fucking loved me there. I was one of their best service desk workers that they've ever had. So I probably could have, but I did it right at the end of their shift. It was 20 minutes before it closed. And so by the time I got it hung up,
Wait,
they were closed.
so you were working there? You were working there when
No.
you bought them?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I'm still chill with all the management.
Well, is this after you worked there?
Yeah, this was when I lived here.
Oh, this was for this room?
Yeah,
What the hell?
those
yeah.
blinds that I socked.
Oh,
The ones that are hanging up right now.
that was in your house.
No,
That's so funny.
that was here. And I punched the fuck out of those. And I'm surprised I didn't break them earlier because I played Boneworks in there too. And I tried doing a melee weapons only survival thing. And I punched the fuck out of my chair 3 times playing that. And I just never learned from it.
Your room is way
Why
too
would
small
you
for
play
VR.
VR in your room?
Because it's tiring bringing that shit out here every time I want to do it. And then bring it back in there because later that night someone wants to play fucking not Call of Duty, Deep Rock Galactic at the time, or Stellaris, and I don't want to fucking sit out here and do it.
Just buy a second computer, just for VR.
I have a second computer, but it doesn't have the right inputs for VR.
I play VR on mine. course, I have a different headset.
Talking about like your gaming laptop.
I have the same laptop as him.
Dang.
Fucking Airlink with the Quest 2.
That doesn't have a display port. It has HDMI only.
Don't have an old ass fucking headset, and you don't have to worry about that.
Display port's the new shit though.
None of the fucking Oculuses use that anymore. Oh, sorry, the Metas.
The Metas.
Use display.
No.
Isn't display the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything uses USB-C
Oh.
or just wireless now.
Well, what do you? I mean, the PS5 uses display. I use HDMI actually.
It probably has both.
Yeah.
A lot of things now have both because it's in a transition period. But now USB-C is being really cool, and you can, you can charge and broadcast your image from the same cable. That's what docking stations are, and it's fucking cool.
Yeah, that is nice.
So everything will be USB-C before.
My MacBook Pro has only USB-C, so I had to buy an adapter that goes from USB-C to HDMI.
Yeah, USB-C will become
I have
the norm.
a fucking nice MacBook Pro, but I don't use it like to its advantage. I play like Minesweeper. That's all I do. I play Minesweeper and like do homework on it. But I bought it so I could edit YouTube videos, and I've started editing some YouTube videos using Premiere Pro on it. And it is fucking good. Like on my gaming computer that I bought, that was like 2,000, 2K or something like that. When I was editing videos, it would like when I would drag the video in, it would like kind of stutter, and if I would drag like the bar across the editing software, the like video itself would stutter in like the preview window.
Well, what kind of RAM do you have in it?
That's 16. But I could have done better. I could have gotten 32, but that's probably why. But my MacBook Pro does none of that. I can like just move the videos like, or the little fucking bar like in the preview window would follow perfectly. I don't have to like do anything. It like just
Mac's
follows.
like specifically designed for doing that kind of stuff.
I know, it's awesome.
Yeah, on a Windows machine, if you're doing any sort of video editing or video rendering, especially like Blender type shit, you have minimum 32.
Yeah.
If not 64 to 128.
My MacBook Pro should do good because it was a lot of money. Let me tell you what, it was $2,700.
God damn.
$2,700.
Jeez.
My gaming laptop, in addition to an extra terabyte of storage, was like $1,000.
Damn.
I bought another storage device for it.
I just had some.
No, it was a 2 terabyte drive.
Damn. I think I have 1 terabyte on my MacBook Pro, but I intend on pretty much only exclusively using like external hard drives for that stuff. But it has that new like processor in it that they just came out with like last year.
The new M chips.
Yeah, the M chips.
I don't know shit about Apple's processor.
The only reason I know about that was because it was like a big thing on Twitter for a little bit that like Apple came up with these new.
Holy shit! This chip has a new letter. It's slightly different than the old one, but it's got a new letter. Holy fuck! Just like all Apple things.
He's right. It like everybody was going crazy because like now these chips are like really fucking crazy, and like I don't even have the best MacBook Pro. Like I got the like 14-inch screen or something like that. Or no, not 14. It's like a 20-something inch screen. And I got like the M1 chip, but then there's the M Pro chip, which is like the best, and that was like $5,000.
God.
It was like
Ridiculous.
it was either like $4,000 or $5,000. I was like, I'm not going for that.
Apple's just kind of ridiculous. In
Yeah,
general.
and then you can buy like desktop computers with this stuff, and those go up to like $20,000, literally.
See,
$20,000.
if you want the real like crazy shit, it's not that, nor is it Intel with their 12th gen i9s. It's not even that. It's fucking AMD now. Like the fucking Threadripper shit. That is like the insane stuff right now.
Well, I mean, you're right. There are definitely more stuff. There's definitely stuff out there that's like really really insane. But the reason why people would buy Apple is because they're
It's
more
Apple.
reliable.
It's because it's Apple. They got name brand.
Well, yeah, but they're also more reliable.
Same reason people buy Harley.
But it's that is true. But like for people who like work in the industry, like music, like video, or just in the industry of, having like a system run on a computer, Apple computers are more reliable because not only are all their parts made specifically for these computers, but like their OS is made for these computers and stuff like that. But like PCs are all just like a bunch of companies that are compatible with each other.
If you want consistency, go with Apple. If you
Yeah.
want customizability, go with Windows /
Yeah,
Android.
if you want reliability / consistency, go with Apple. But if you want to not spend like $1 billion and you want to be able to like take shit out, then go with literally anything else.
You also have to be willing to like sell everything that you are to go with Apple too, though, because they know every single fucking detail about you. They will sell all. They will gather all of your shit, sell all of your shit, because that's what they do. But we're okay with that because it's Apple and because they have one of the best securities of any company on the planet.
That is nice, but at the same time, literally everything else does that too. I mean, Google does that. Probably fucking Windows does that. I mean,
I don't think there's a company around
there's
right
not a
now
single company that doesn't do that.
doesn't steal your
Yes,
fucking info.
But at least the other companies make it like semi-easy to like disable all that tracking shit. Apple's just like, nah.
If I'm gonna have my information stolen, would I rather have my information stolen with a bad, like
Sketchy
antivirus,
Chinese company.
or would I rather have my information stolen when I also have like a really good antivirus software and like it's really hard to get my actual information like legitimately stolen?
I'd rather have my information. Fuck. Yeah. I'd rather have my information stolen by the Russians.
I don't have my information stolen by the Japanese so that they know I like anime.
I'd just rather not have my information stolen.
That's not an option.
That's why you use Brave browser.
This is our sponsored segment of the podcast, sponsored by Opera.
Sponsored
Nah.
by Brave
Gotta use
Browser.
Brave.
GX.
Gotta use Brave.
In total, he's earned 47.461 Brave attention
Yeah.
tokens.
You wanna know what's sad? Okay, that's like $10.88 right now. That used to be like over $50 some worth.
What is that?
Brave rewards. You get cryptocurrency just for using it.
Oh,
You get bats.
did you guys hear about that FTX shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you hear about that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. So some 28-year-old like crypto entrepreneur convinced like hundreds of thousands of people to invest in his like new cryptocurrency.
Oh, is it just a pump and dump?
Pretty much, like he got like hundreds of thousands of people to like invest in this cryptocurrency. He like made billions and then left.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
That happens all the time,
in
but
crypto.
this is like the biggest case so far that's happened. Like this was billions of dollars. This guy now has himself.
So many YouTubers are no longer YouTubers because of pump and dump schemes. Like MILF Token, that was a big one. And they convinced their entire fan base to put money in this when they themselves own a very large chunk of the overall possible, what you can own, I forgot what the fuck it's called, the market cap or whatever.
Yeah.
They own a huge chunk of that. And so a bunch of people buy into it, jacks the price way up, and they just go, boop, sell their entire thing, spike it down, it crashes, they
Just
leave with a fuck
Disappear.
Do you guys remember the Squid Game currency? That was literally a
There's a crypto for literally everything.
yeah, but this was a very very notable one
There's
too.
like 7 different Doge ones at this point.
Well, yeah, but I mean like this.
Doge on Mars.
I don't. The Squid Game one was really funny because it was obviously a meme, it was literally obviously a meme, but people just got caught up in the crypto thing, and they came out with it right after the show came out, and in the rules, if you read the fine print, it's like after you buy this,
You can't sell
you
it.
can't sell it
Yeah.
unless you buy another one or something like that. And so all these people buy this cryptocurrency, they leave, and then all these people are just like, well, what do we do now?
Nothing.
Fucking nothing. You
Get
can't
fucked.
sell it.
You get fucked. Is
And
what
you can't
get.
buy any more either.
Yeah.
This is what we like to see on the crypto charts today. Everything in the red except for stable coins.
Yeah, coins that are like based on the actual dollar.
They're not even based on the dollar. They're literally just worth $1. They're not based on anything. They just are always $1.
So like this one, like USDC is on the Ethereum blockchain, but it is just hard locked to be always $1.
You can get very, very, very unlucky, or very, very, very lucky if you sell, because it will fluctuate for like a quarter of a second to 99 cents or $1.01, just every so often. And if you just happen to sell during that 99-cent mark, you just get fucked out of a couple of cents or a lot of money, depending on how much you do.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's really weird.
Again, even then, if that happens, why don't you just not do cryptocurrency and do real money? if you're gonna have that like problem of, oh, sometimes when I sell my cryptocurrency it's at 99 cents, so I actually, here I tried to liquidate $10,000. I lost $100 out of nowhere because it was at 99 cents. What? You kidding? That's fucking dumb. Why the fuck would you ever do that?
But you could make $100 if you
You
sell.
could also make $100, but
Unless you're doing anything on Ethereum, because gas prices are fucking retarded. At the height of the crypto spike, Ethereum gas prices were over $100 per transaction.
What's Ethereum gas prices?
It's just what it costs to
costs.
transfer money.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ethereum's like the only one that does it, and
That has like money that you need to transfer. Holy shit.
so like if I wanted to trade $50 of a Stellar into a different wallet of mine, I would have to pay $100 in Ethereum to move that $50 to a different wallet.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
No, it has never been that high, and it won't ever be that high again. But that was just during that like huge spike. Nobody knew what the fuck to do, and the system wasn't capable of handling it, and it was just left unchecked, and so it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. And it was like, what the fuck?
I could talk about how much I hate cryptocurrency all day long. That's just, like, again, even if it's like a couple cents, why would you willingly invest in a like currency that you need to pay money to like transfer?
So you just
Fucking
don't use
ridiculous.
Ethereum. Use Cardano
Use
or Stellar.
Use any of these other coins that have many more problems than these other coins.
Litecoin doesn't have very high transaction fees.
Cardano has 0. Neither does Stellar.
I don't know. Crypto is just an evil thing.
Not as bad as NFTs.
Yeah, I mean,
I never got those.
NFTs are everything that crypto is and worse.
Yeah.
Like all the problems that crypto has is with like also happens with NFTs. But then NFTs have their own problems as well added on to that.
One of my favorite memes was the monkey ones, and people getting upset like,
Bored
I own this monkey, so nobody else can have it. And
Copy,
then everybody
paste.
on Twitter
Yeah.
copied their profile picture and used it, and they're like, you guys can't do that. That's illegal. I own this, and you don't have my permission. Everyone's like, suck my balls.
Yeah, like
My
Like
computer goes
the Bored
Control
Ape-
C, Control V.
the Bored Ape Yacht Club is like dog shit, and that whole thing with people, having that as their like profile picture, and then like just taking it, that was super funny. But like all of this other stuff too, just makes it fucking crazy. Did you know Bored Ape Yacht Club made a cartoon about the fucking Bored Apes, like the actual like NFTs?
Why?
I don't know. Because they want to build hype for their NFTs so people fucking buy them.
For the shit that doesn't exist?
That's the whole, like, point of NFTs and cryptocurrency. This is like, it's literally like a cult. It's based upon, like, keeping this mindset of, like, everything's gonna be great, you know, the prices are gonna keep going up and all this stuff.
Buy high, sell high.
Yeah, buy low, sell high.
No, it was buy high, sell high.
Well,
that was NFT's motto because it has to be more than what you bought it for. They increase in value, so you buy it for $10,000. The next person buys it for $15,000.
I wasn't gonna get into that. It's called the big, like the what is it? The bigger fool fallacy. The only way that you're gonna make money is if somebody else is willing to buy it for more, and it has like zero intrinsic value. Shit, I was gonna go into a different point.
Bro, if you start using fucking intrinsic, extrinsic shit, you're gonna give me flashbacks from goddamn ethics.
Ethics.
Anyway, I think that's a good point to wrap up our first episode. What do you think?
Really fast. Dang.
That's a lot of pizza. Fucking
That one.
Jesus, pizza.
That one I can say. Keep that one. But yeah.
Come do an outro, co-host.
Look, I'm trying to put away my pizza.
Fuck your pizza. You can put away your pizza after we do an outro.
And that's all, folks.
And
I don't fucking know. Bro, I barely know our intro.
that was a while ago. I don't even remember what we did.
This has been Nerds with Chainsaws, featuring special guest who wasn't even knowledgeable of this podcast A existing and B his involvement, Spencer Whitcorn.
Yeah. I came home from percussion ensemble.
We will see you
Next week.
next week, probably. At
Not
some
probably.
point.
I bet it will be next week.
Either Wednesday
Well,
or
this-
another day.
Well, this isn't going to come out on Wednesday since it's already, 11:15.
On Thursday.
On Thursday or Friday. One of the two.
Or the weekend. Who knows?
It'll come out sometime. A week from when this comes out is when the next one will be out.
Roughly.
Roughly. I make no promises.
This is episode 1. We have no followers. We don't have to have strict schedule. But anyway.
Thank you for listening.
See you next time.
Hopefully.